It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Omnipollo and it's a bottle of their Magic Numbers 666 Black Mango IPA. Doesn't that sound fantastic? It's 6% ABV in a 330 bottle. It's got a yellow bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Woohoo! Nice bit of smoke on the opening. This beer is part of the Beer Merchants monthly beer club for May. Wow, look at that! Did you see the way that beer developed in the glass? That head developed. It just looked fantastic. I'll never ever get bored of the way a beer pours, especially when you get that kind of, I'm not going to call it the Guinness effect. I'm not going to call it the Guinness effect at all, because that would be lambasting the beard, if you like. But that lovely carbonation chasing that kind of head of the glass and the head developing, it looked great. It's quite black in the glass. I wondered if it's that black mango that's actually colouring the beer. Or there might be a little bit of black malt in there maybe. It's a one finger tan coloured head. Actually, looking at that head, that lovely tan coloured head, I'm thinking there will be a little bit of roasted malt, a little bit of black malt gone into the beer. Should we get the aroma? Oh, blimey. Where do I start with this one? Lots of tobacco smoke. But it's citrusy. And you get a lot of that mango fruit as well. But it's really like, I used to have a girlfriend who used to smoke. And after having a couple of cigarettes and kissing her, it was almost like kissing an ashtray. And this is really similar. This is like my ex-girlfriend's breath. Really kind of Regal. Remember them? Regal? Do they still make them? Regal cigarettes. I've never smoked, it's just I remember the packets. Embassy #1. It's that type of kind of aroma. The cigarette. Smells good though. Let's dive in. Cheers. Ooh. Wow. Stone the Crows. I'm going to say stone the crows because this beer is just making me think. It's one of these reviews where I'm going to have to break everything down. All of the flavours that are in the beer. From that mango, from that tobacco smoke, from that longing bitterness. And I'm trying to work out if the bitterness is coming from the roasted malt. That almost kind of astringent, pardon me, that black malt bitterness you get from a beer, or it's the hops in the beer. But it's very drinkable. Nicely carbonated. There's so much going on. It's one of these where I'm tasting. I'm not really looking at the camera. I am paying attention. I may not be paying too much attention to kind of focusing on this camera today because it's making me kind of. It's a really in-depth beer. There's licorice. There's chocolate malt. There's coffee, caramel flavours coming through, there's espresso, there's that mango, that fresh mango fruit, and then this hop bitterness. I'm going to say hop bitterness because it's very familiar of a hop bitterness. Even if you're not getting so many of the hop flavours in the beer, you're just getting the feeling of the bitterness from the hops. There will be some of the bitterness from the black malt, but There's some vanilla in there. There's ripe plum. There's fig. There's a hint of banana. This is an insane beer. Really, really one of the most complex beers I've ever reviewed on the channel. And it's all in Swedish, so underneath I've just seen I'm going to tip this up so it doesn't spill on the floor. Can you see that? It says rhymes with holly. Can you see that? On the top of the barcode? But it's upside down. That's weird, isn't it? Anyway, 666 by Omnipollo. Magic number. Number 666. Black Mango IPA. Rating. The beer looks good. Look at that conditioning. Look at the way that beer rocks around in the glass. Wonderful stuff. Great aroma. And a fantastic taste. I'm going to give that a very solid 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Milo Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. And cheers.